See, I got a pellet stove last year and I ran it last winter, so what I'm trying to figure out is if it saved me any money on my utility bills. So what I'm going to first do is I have this pellet usage table here, which is whenever I bought pellets or bought corn, I recorded it in this table. As you can see, the corn, by the way, is I mix it 50-50 with pellets and burn that. So let's do a little query in this table here. Let's select all the fields and select quantity times amount. We're going to call that total, and let's sum the total field and call that running total, and let's go ahead and run that. Okay, yeah, I guess you need a up from line. A little detail there. There we go. So as you can see, is $265 for fuel for the pellet stove this last winter. So that's my first table. Now what I want to do is I want to pull in a couple tables I downloaded from my utility companies, looking at gas and electric. The electric is because I ran electric space heaters not last year but the year before, so that's part of my heating bill. Let's grab this Excel one first. See, it's a delimited file. Looks good. A lot of fields in there. Let's see what it looks like here. Okay, one of the fields I'm interested in is the date field, and we have that, and the amount field, it looks like there's a field called total electric charges. We'll go ahead and use that one. There is a $sign and a space that is on there that we don't like, so we're going to have to strip that off. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write a little query to try to pull that up so it looks like the pellet usage table. We're going to select the last read date. We're going to rename it as the date field. Now with these brackets, I can force the data type of the field to be date. And the next field we're going to need is description. I'm just going to go ahead and make that be electric as description, and we'll go ahead and force that to be a string data type, and we can even give it a field width. Okay. Give it a quantity of 1 for each row, and we'll make that be an integer data type. And let's see, let's get the amount in there, which is total electric charges. As amount. We're going to force that to be currency data type. From table name. I'm just going to copy that right there. And put that right there. .txt is optional. And we'll run that we have a table that looks like the pellet usage table, except we have the dollar and the space still in there. So we use the mid function, string function, to strip that out of there, and there it goes. Good. Okay, now we're going to look for the natural gas usage. So let's go back to our tables. And there's the natural gas file. Now you're going to notice that it doesn't look right. And this is what I ran into, and I decided that I would put this in the video because it's an example of things you will run into in the real world. There seems to be a space between every character. When we look at it, the data has the same problem. There's a space between every character. And that's no good. We can't query off that. So if we look at this in our hex editor, we can see that it's not really a space. It's character 0, which is a null. And it's throughout the entire file. Every other character is a null. I looked this up on the internet, and it's called UTF-16 format, I believe. They use 2 characters to encode 1 character, and we just don't like that. It doesn't seem to work for us. So what we're going to do is we're going to take those zeros out of there. We're going to use this little utility I made here just for that purpose. And when I run that, it creates a new file, and it puts a CF on the end of the file name, which to me indicates converted format. So now all we do is go back to our tables, and you can see the CF files there, and we connect to it, and now everything's starting to look a lot better. Slide over, we can see we have another file. Let's get rid of this one. Let's slide that one over a little bit. Alright, if we go look at it, we see it looks a lot better. So, let's select build date as date. The type will be date. And let's do a description of gas. We'll make that to be a type string. Width of 25 again. And let's give it the quantity of 1. Make that to be an integer type. And the amount as no amount as type currency. From. Copy that. Okay. Put it there. Okay, now if I highlight a portion of text here, then it'll just run the highlighted text. And there we go. I like that. That looks like what we're looking for. So now we have our 3 tables. We just need to put them all together and wrap them all together into one query. So Put these parentheses around here because these will now be items in the from list of our parent outer query. And in fact, let's just go up and start writing that. So we have select date, and let's give this a description. And let's do quantity times amount as total. Let's do sum of total as running total. Okay. And now we need a from line. Let's put the pellet usage table in. And then that'll be that query. And comma that query. So it'll be the 3 input files. And now we want to take all those results and split out the data that's just for the winters. So we're going to use a split where clause. I think we'll do it from October till June. So the date's greater than 10/1 of 2014. And let's say, and the date. It would be less than, let's put that date in there like that, less than June 1st of 2015. And let's name the tab 2015. Okay, that looks good. Well, let's copy that whole line and change it to the next winter, the 2016 winter. The 2015 will represent without the pellet stove, running electric space heaters. And 2016 is where I did not run space heaters and had the pellet stove. So and then there's the split and the split. Okay, that looks good. Let's run that and see what we get. Oh yeah, let's put the order by in so that all the rows in each tab will be in date order. Alright. Now you notice there's 3 tabs instead of 2. The selected tab would be anything that did not get pulled out into the splits. It's all leftover rows. As you can see from the 2015 tab, the total is around $1,800 for the winter utility bills. And there was some high electric charges in there, as you can see. And on the 2016 winter, you can see that it's $1,300 was the total. So it's literally $500 less in costs for utility costs, and that's even including the price of corn and pellets. They still save $500. So there it is. Thank you for stopping by and watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it.